What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Circuit Cadis here, and today we're going to be doing a video on the Mustang GT. So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to drive a stick shift. My Mustang is a 5-speed transmission. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to drive a stick shift, how to stop, how to start, and how to do everything without tearing up your clutch or your gearbox. So I don't want to waste your guys' time, so let's get right into this video. Let's go take this to a semi-empty parking lot that we can find. Alright guys, I know I need some gas right now, but that can wait. You sit down in your manual. You gotta figure out, if you don't know already, what transmission you have. A lot of them say right on top of the shift knob, but this is a custom shift knob obviously, so it doesn't have it. This is a 5-speed. Generally most cars are gonna be toward you and up for first gear, second, third, fourth, and then fifth. And then reverse is this way. That's how 5-speeds are. Obviously on a 6-speed, if you have 5th here, you're gonna have 6th right here. What you wanna do is you sit down and push the clutch in, make sure it's in neutral. If it can wiggle like this, you know it's in neutral. Start it, take your foot off the clutch, make sure your e-brake's pulled so you don't roll because it's in neutral, it's not in gear. So in a manual, you have 3 pedals. On the far right, you have the gas pedal. So just like an automatic, you have the brake pedal right here. The new added pedal for a manual is the clutch. This is going to be the most important part to driving a manual. So if you want to go, make sure the car's started. Push the clutch down all the way to the floor. Put your right foot on the brake. Pull your e-brake down. With your clutch and your brake still pressed, put it in first gear. First gear is generally toward you and up, but make sure it is that way on your manual. With your left foot all the way down on the clutch, your right foot on the brake, put it in first gear, let off of the brake, and you're gonna notice you roll just slightly. So now you wanna give it some gas. Slowly let out of the clutch. That's all you gotta do. So when you start to go and let out of the clutch, it's gonna start pulling. And whenever it starts pulling, you wanna give it just a little bit more gas to keep the car from bogging. If you don't, the car's gonna shut off. First gear, get up 2,000, 2,500. Slowly let out of the clutch while giving it a little bit more gas to keep it from dying. This step is all about practice, and you just need to go practice it over and over and over again until you get the feel of a clutch. It's different for every car. Once you get going in first gear, get up to about 2,000 RPMs, push the clutch in and pull it down to second, and then let out of the clutch slowly. You just shift it into second gear. As long as you're over 2,000 RPMs, you're gonna be fine to shift into second gear. It's the same for all speeds. Get up to 2,000, 2,500 RPMs before you shift into the next gear. So take off, get up to about 2,000, clutch in, shift to second, and you're going. It's that easy. Now we're gonna get out on a road, take off in first gear, get it up, clutch in, shift to second, slowly let out of the clutch. So now when you're coming up to a stop sign, you're in second gear, pushing the clutch and then brake. If you push in the brake without pushing in the clutch, you're gonna kill it. So you wanna push in the clutch and then brake whenever you stop. So always have the clutch in whenever you're stopped. Now we're gonna take off again. 2,000, clutch in, shift to second. Get up to 2,000 again, clutch in, shift to third. It's that easy. It's the same for all 5 or 6 gears, however many you have. Okay, so we got a stop sign up here. So what we wanna do, let it idle down to about 1,000. Then once it gets to 1,000, push the clutch in and start braking. So if you're having a hard time taking off from first gear, what I recommend doing is, if you just keep killing it, rev it up even higher. Maybe 3,000 before you shift. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to help you guys. If I didn't explain something very well, just feel free to ask and I will reply to all my comments. Like and subscribe for the YouTube algorithm. These gas prices are killing me.